After discovering that I was pregnant, I was in shock. It crossed my mind that it could be from the horse swan, but being a biology student, I knew that the number of chromosomes in an animal is different from that of a human being. Therefore, it would be impossible. My parents and my fiancé didn't believe my story either. My parents thought that the child I was carrying was from my fiancé, and my fiancé thought I had cheated on him. I was 2 weeks into pregnancy, and I was scared, so I chose not to go to the doctor. 4 months later, my belly was very large, and I looked like I was 9 months pregnant. One night, while sleeping, I dreamt that the horse swan was inside my room. He approached me with something enormous crawling on the floor. I was happy to see him again, but at the same time, I was very afraid of that thing. At that moment, I woke up and realized that my water had broken. There was no time to go to the hospital. That thing inside my belly wanted to come out no matter what. So, my father called the midwife who usually helps with our horses. Scary sounds were coming from inside my belly. My mother just kept making the sign of the cross, thinking it was a demon. My father could barely believe what was happening. The midwife said that I didn't have a passage, that it was too big. I screamed in pain as my belly was torn apart from the inside out when something unexpected happened. In an act of profound desperation, my father took the shotgun and with tears in his eyes, he fired at my belly. After that, I didn't feel anything anymore, just silence. My soul had left my body, and finally, I was at peace. I was ascending towards the light when suddenly I heard the sound of a horse. At that moment, I woke up, lying inside the stable next to my horse swan, and I realized that it was all just a dream. I thanked God and was relieved that it had only been a nightmare. However, when I tried to get up, I couldn't. I looked down and noticed that I was naked and there was some blood coming out of me. When I looked at the horse swan, I saw that he was looking at me differently, and between his hooves, there was something enormous reaching the ground, the same thing I had seen in my dream. With a different look in his eyes, he started to approach me. I panicked, but I didn't have the strength to move. I was scared because I didn't fully understand what was happening. My vision was a bit blurry. At that moment, when I looked to the other side of the stable, I saw a man staring at me with a macabre gaze. There was a mark on his forehead that seemed to be a sign of blasphemy. If you want to hear part 3 of my story, leave your comment here on the video.